Welcome back to the Velox 18 YouTube channel, Repo Man Extravaganza. It is cold tonight. I don't know why. I think it's about the same temperature it was last night, but I'm just colder. I don't know why. Yeah, probably didn't. I think I have one less layer on. I think I had one extra shirt on last night, but it doesn't feel like. I mean, it's just a cotton shirt. But I guess every layer helps because tonight I feel, man, it's cold. Dang. Anyway, all right, we're gonna get down the road. Yesterday we had a pretty good day, so I'm hoping to continue the streak we're on. We've got quite a bit of assignments, new assignments to run, but they're scattered everywhere. So I don't know what we're gonna do, if we're gonna actually get to all of them tonight. I'm trying to prioritize the ones that are like the most likely to hit, but also, you know, the ones that are the oldest that, you know, they've been waiting for me to hit them now for a couple days. So I don't know, we'll see what I end up doing. But the truck just went into a faster idle because I had it idling and warming up, and it's like, okay, you're not driving, we're gonna idle it up, keep that DEF system from gumming everything up. So anyway, all right, we're gonna get down the road right now because I gotta get in this truck and it's cold. So let's roll. Eventually I'll get a roll the music going on this thing. We'll get a little musical intro, but I got to get some footage of this truck doing stuff with like my cars, like swooping in and picking up my car, because I'm not going to put any customer cars on my intro, of course. That'd be bad. So even if everything's blurred out, I've told you guys before, I don't do that stuff. I don't like to promote. You know, I don't want someone to be stumbling through YouTube and find their car on my intro. That'd be silly. Anyway, all right, let's get down the road. I'm cold. All right, so we got an interesting thing here where I've got a car. I went by the address. Nothing was in the driveway, so I went ahead and just went down the street and turned around. And as I turned around, I saw him back out of the driveway I was looking in, so he was in the garage, and then drive past me. So then I was like, oh well, I know he lives there now because that's the car I'm looking for. And then we went out different sides of the neighborhood, and then he ended up right in front of me, and I put in the address for my next stop. And so I'm just going to my next stop, but he's in front of me about, I don't know, 200 yards. So I'm kind of in like this weird low speed pursuit of just seeing where he goes, and see if I can, you know, find out where he's going and you know, go that same direction. Then I'll be good. But I don't think he's gonna let me get him. He's literally right in front of me now, so I've been keeping my distance, but now we're at a red light, and so there's not a lot I can do. But I'm just gonna log this one away as the first time this has ever happened in a low speed chase. Anyway, all right, well, we're just gonna continue with our night. I'm not gonna follow him into this neighborhood. My directions are taking me to the left, and he looks like he's going straight. So you know, he's just going into a neighborhood up there. I'm not really, if he was just gonna go to like the grocery store or the gas station, then I'd just go hook him up. But I don't even know if it's for sure him. It's just the make and model match, and I gotta check the VIN on it because I don't have a plate. So anyway, all right, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, let you guys know. I mean, if something happens here, then cool, but I'm kind of aborting the chase right now. We have a no chase policy here at the Good Owl PD. All right, well, we did turn left when the guy in front of us went into the neighborhood, and so I let go of that one. I've heard some crazy stories of guys like pulling in front of people at stoplights and lifting them up with them in the car and repoing them that way, and that's just not my style, man. There's a legality issue with stuff like that, and then there's just like a human like element to it too, where
Yeah, I mean, if he parked at a grocery store or something, I'd pick it up, and I'd probably end up giving him a ride home. That's just how I am. But anyway, so we moved on from there and made our way up to Franklin, and then up in Franklin, we hit a couple addresses, a couple new addresses, and then we were able to find a vehicle that we've been looking for. It actually got put on hold, and then when it came back on like it was new. So I started running it, and I'm like, oh, I've been here before. And I was like, well, you know, let's run it again because I'm already here. So I went through this whole big old apartment complex and tucked over, kind of like way back in this little nook, hiding out, backed in, was this vehicle. Kind of it's like a lifted truck, and so they could hide it, but they couldn't hide it completely. And so I had to go back there, and I lifted it up from the front tires, which were turned, probably to try to make it more difficult to repo. But with the wheel lift, I can pick up the front tires, and then I went ahead and unlocked it and got into it and put it in neutral. And then it has the little pull string to put it in neutral, which is actually really easy. It's easier than most to put into neutral. And then rolled it out by its steer tires out to the front where I had a little more room, put it down. I remembered to put it back in park, which is always an important key. And then I went and hooked it from the back, and so we're rolling now, man. We're rolling. So we got one on the hook. We'll bring it over here to the lot, and then we've got a lot more to do tonight, and it's already midnight, so we just got to keep on running these addresses, man. But we did the stuff that was probably the furthest away from Nashville. So now we're going to be up and around Nashville and a little bit north of Nashville, and just going to hit as many addresses as we can, and hopefully our night's really long because we get a bunch of cars to tow. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. All right, we actually got number 3 on the hook. I didn't talk to you guys on number 2. Number 2 was only 3 miles from the lot. So when we left, after getting our first one into the lot, I drove down there and picked it up and got it in the lot before I even remembered to think about you guys. So so that was number 2. It was just a front wheel drive. Door was unlocked, so I just popped it into neutral because it was nosed in. Popped it into neutral, got it out off the premises, and then spun around and grabbed it from the front and took it to the lot. So that was easy. And then came over here, ran a couple of I don't know, probably 4 addresses, and I think this was address number 5. And got this one. So all in all, 3 car night, not bad. It's almost 3 in the morning now, so we'll definitely gonna start working my way back towards home, and yeah, we'll go from there. See if I can't find something else on my way. Then, you know, so be it. It's always good to work late if you got something on the hook. I just don't want to be out, you know, an hour and a half away from home with no guarantee of it paying off. But yeah, we're running through the addresses, getting through the addresses, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, but we're getting through them, and we'll get we'll get 3 or maybe more tonight. So it's all good. Hurry up, make that turn. You don't have to stop. There you go. we're just right here by downtown. So pretty close to the lot. We'll go put this one in there and then keep on going. All right, well, we made it home. We didn't get anything after that third one. Unfortunately, we ran probably shoot like 22, 24 addresses tonight. They're pretty spread out. I've yet to have a night where I get like 30 or 40 addresses. They have to be really condensed for me to be able to do that, and I just don't have enough volume right now to do that. I think when I'm at that volume, I'll have a lot more recoveries, but I also think that that'll be the volume that will just, I'll have to shrink my territory down to a lot closer to just Nashville and Murfreesboro areas, kind of along Interstate 24, that little corridor, because going out to these out of the way places just takes too much time. You know, you gotta, my first stop was an hour and 5 minutes from my house, and then my second stop from there was 25 minutes from there. So it took me like hour and 30, plus minutes to run 2 addresses, to start my night. So that's not the most efficient way to do it. Anyway, but I was driving and I was like, dude, why like the heater stopped working? What's going on? And then I looked down and nothing had changed. Nothing had changed on my settings, on my heater. So I look at the dash and the temperature dropped like 12 degrees. I was just like, oh man. So here, check this out. Yeah, that says 19 degrees. Way too cold. So yeah, I gotta go in and get some sleep. It's almost 5 a.m. It's still dark out, so it still trick my body into thinking I'm a normal person. I'm a normie. Gonna go to bed and get some sleep. So love you guys. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next one, whenever that is. Peace.